In the first episode of Modern Family, Cam and Mitch adopt a daughter named Lily. She's just a year old then, and in typical Hollywood fashion, played by baby siblings named Ella and Jaden Hiller. Starting in Season 3, Aubrey Anderson-Emmons took over the role. Aubrey was 4 when she joined Modern Family as Lily, about the same age as her character at the time. From then on, she was a core member of the cast. By the time the series finale aired in April 2020, audiences had watched her grow from toddler to teenager. Here's what she's been up to since. Aubrey didn't do much acting outside Modern Family during her time on the show. She appeared in a couple of short films, but that was it. That's not to say that she wasn't popping up on TV though. She made promotional appearances as herself and occasionally turned up on reality shows while the sitcom was still running. In fact, she earned her second ever credit in 2012, just a year after joining Modern Family, with a cameo in ABC's Disney Parks Christmas Day Parade special. Her first talk show appearance came the following year, when she guested on Jimmy Kimmel Live. Then in 2016, she served as a celebrity judge on an episode of Beat Bobby Flay.
It's good.
Her busiest year was 2018, during which she competed on Nickelodeon's Paradise Run and made guest appearances on both Home and Family and The Real. Technically, her most recent TV credit came after the Modern Family finale. She appeared in the retrospective special on Modern Farewell, which aired immediately afterward. But what about her acting work post-Lily? Since the show wrapped, she's added just one acting credit to her resume, 2024's Tailwinds. In the short film, she starred alongside her mother, comedian and actor Amy Anderson, playing a girl who bonds with a pilot over their shared love of aviation. The best way for Aubrey's fans to keep up with her these days is through her social media channels. Like a typical Zoomer, she's most active on Instagram and TikTok. On both platforms, she boasts more than 1 million followers, making her a bona fide social media star. Aubrey's posts began attracting viral attention after Modern Family wrapped. A routine TikTok dance clip she shared in 2021, for example, racked up nearly 2 million likes, and countless comments from users shocked to see the former Modern Family baby all grown up. One comment simply reading, "Girl, it's Lily, what?" earned more than 68,000 likes. Fans had a similar reaction when Jessie Tyler Ferguson posted a photo with Aubrey on X. Among those marveling at how much she'd grown up was Sarah Hyland, her former Modern Family co-star. Since Aubrey started acting at just 4 years old, her mother, Amy Anderson, has been a key part of her career from the very beginning. Amy and Aubrey starred in Tailwinds, but that wasn't the first time that they appeared on camera as a duo. The two also review food on social media under the name Food Mania Review. The project dates back to June 2015, when Aubrey was just 8. In their most recent post, shared in March 2025, they tried Mr. Beast Feastables' creamy peanut butter eggs.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Beast.
They don't post as often as they used to, but the YouTube channel is still active, with more than 40,000 subscribers. Food Mania Review also has an Instagram page. The collaborative spirit Amy fostered with her daughter early in her career still lives on through this sweet shared social media project. The final season of Modern Family wrapped production in February 2020, when Aubrey was 12 years old. During her years on the show, she had been homeschooled to accommodate network TV's year-round shooting schedule. After Modern Family ended, though, Aubrey decided that she wanted the experience of going to school with kids her own age, so she took a break from acting for a few years. Speaking to E! News, the actor explained that despite her resolve to just focus on being a teenager, her post-stardom years didn't exactly bring normalcy because the global COVID-19 pandemic hit almost immediately after filming wrapped. She recalled, "We wrapped the show and 2 weeks later, COVID hit, so I went from a major TV show to lockdown. To make things trickier, being a regular on one of TV's most popular series made her hard to miss at school." She admitted, "People recognized me, and it was a lot. I ended up switching schools and found a place that fit me better." She stuck to her decision to stay away from screen acting, at least until her own high school experiences drew her back in. After stepping away from the spotlight as a teenager, Aubrey found her way back to acting through a high school's theater program. In an April 2024 TikTok video, she admitted that she hadn't planned on returning to the screen after Modern Family.
And I thought that I would never act again in my life.
But as she explained, when she returned to public school for her high school years, she was drawn to theater class and realized acting was still something she loved. Before long, she was auditioning again and considering a future as a grown-up actor, something she now says she's very much open to. Although Aubrey didn't have any acting projects lined up when she posted that TikTok, she stayed active throughout high school by performing in school plays, sometimes with her Modern Family co-stars in the audience. In November 2023, Jesse Tyler Ferguson turned up at Aubrey's school to watch her in a production of The Burn. He later posted about it on Instagram, beaming with pride at how far his daughter had come. In March 2024, Ferguson returned, this time with Modern Family co-star Julie Bowen, to watch Aubrey perform in the musical The Theory of Relativity. In both cases, Ferguson's reviews of Aubrey's performance were glowing. During the show's farewell cycle, the co-creators floated the possibility of a Modern Family spin-off centered on Cam, Mitch, and Lily's life after their move to Missouri in the finale. They emphasized that nothing was concrete, but the writers were toying with the idea. 2 years later, Jesse Tyler Ferguson revealed that a script had been written, though ABC hadn't picked it up. Finally, in 2024, Eric Stonestreet confirmed that the network had decisively shut it down, telling Variety the decision felt a little hurtful. He added, "It would have been a slam dunk. I don't think it would have not been successful." On the Just Trish podcast in November 2024, Aubrey shared that she and her mother had known about the potential spin-off and were also under the impression that it had been rejected by the network.
Honestly, I think they should pitch it again.
Aubrey said she wasn't sure if Jesse would still be interested in a spin-off, but she's all in. Some Modern Family fans still think the show failed Lily with a lack of screen time, and this could be the remedy. Aubrey Anderson-Emmons' full name is Aubrey Frances Anderson-Emmons, and in 2025, she made the momentous decision to shuffle the names by which she'd like to be known professionally. Speaking with E! News in August of that year, she revealed that she'd now be going by Frances Anderson for her work as a musician. She made that change for 2 reasons. First, Frances Anderson is shorter and rolls off the tongue more easily than Aubrey Anderson-Emmons.
I do have a long hyphenated last name.
Yes.
As for why she chose Frances, a name given to her after an old family friend of her mother, she explained that it was a deliberate way to separate her identity as a Modern Family star and her new journey as a singer-songwriter.
I wanted to switch it up, and I wanted people to see a new side of me, and I wanted to create a space specifically just for music.
It makes perfect sense when you consider that Aubrey, who began acting at 4, never really got to choose a stage name. The first step Aubrey is taking in this new era of her artistic career is officially launching herself as a solo musician. She was introduced to music at a young age via piano lessons and later discovered a passion for songwriting through her high school music class. She picked up guitar during COVID lockdown and performed with a band called October as she honed her skills. Now she's pushing her talents further with a solo EP titled Drown. Featuring 5 songs, 4 originals, and 1 a memorable cover of Maps by Yeah Yeah Yeahs, the EP showcases her triple threat talent as singer, guitarist, and songwriter. All 4 original tracks on Drown are written by Aubrey as Frances Anderson. An indie pop record with touches of folk, bedroom pop, and shoegaze, Drown tells a coming-of-age story inspired by Aubrey's own childhood and the emotional turbulence of adolescence, including the end of a 3-year relationship. As she told People, she stayed true to herself throughout the making of Drown. "I wanted to be truthful for who I am, and not who I played on TV." During Pride Month in 2025, Aubrey publicly came out as bisexual. Ever the social media savant, she posted a video that worked so thoroughly as a comedic callback to her time on Modern Family that you could almost miss that it was also a major personal milestone. Namely, she recorded a lip sync to the famous scene in which Lily insists to Mitch, Cam, and Gloria that, because her parents are gay, she's gay too. As for the coming out part, it happened by way of the text over the video. She wrote, "People keep joking so much about me being gay when I literally am. I'm bi." Funnily enough, Aubrey later clarified that she didn't even actively intend to come out to the world. In an interview with Them, she argued, "It shouldn't have to be a moment of bravery to come out because it should just be normalized." As such, upon posting the video, she didn't realize it was a momentous statement. "I just didn't even think of it that way because everybody in my personal life already knows. So it was just one of those things that I forgot to mention to the public." It was only when people started showering her with support that she realized she'd just had her official coming out moment as a public figure. One of the transformations Aubrey went through in high school was becoming a bona fide musical theater enthusiast. She told Good Day LA that she loves musical theater and is singing show tunes constantly. And of course, has her own experience performing in high school productions. So it's no surprise that, as she looks to the future, this is a field where she pictures herself pursuing higher education. Aubrey, who has dreams of being on Broadway someday, revealed to People in August 2025, "Last summer I did a college prep program, and if I was to go, I'd probably go for musical theater and for a BFA. I'd probably either want to be in LA or New York. I didn't audition for schools this year, so I'll probably take some sort of gap next year. But I would love to maybe go to college eventually." In the meantime, she's honoring the spirit of Drown and focusing on being true to herself and to her current interests, which include yoga, hiking, and horseback riding.